The Impacts of Deforestation on Our Climate and What We Can Do to Solve It by Owen Adams. Why are forests important? Forests are important for many reasons. Occupying 31% of Earth's surface, forests provide stable ecosystems for 80% of land-based species. Not only are forests one of the most widespread types of habitats, but they also play a key role in maintaining the atmosphere. Forests can absorb up to 2.6 billion tons of carbon dioxide every year and are essential in the environmental oxygen cycle. 1 acre of tree cover can remove 85 kilograms of carbon dioxide and provide oxygen for 8 people every day. Why is deforestation bad? Deforestation removes 18.7 million acres of forest each year, resulting in many negative impacts on the environment. When forests become depleted of their trees, there is a lack of photosynthesis, which is detrimental to the atmosphere as well as other plants and animals. The more trees that are cut down, the less carbon dioxide is absorbed and turned into oxygen. The impacts of deforestation affect biodiversity, Earth's atmosphere, and environmental factors such as soil quality and plant growth. What causes deforestation? While there are multiple causes that contribute to deforestation, agriculture consisting of plants and livestock is the largest. The reason for this is that only 3.5% of Earth's surface is suitable for agriculture without human adjustments, meaning that deforestation is the only solution to meet rising food needs. In some parts of the world, like the tropics, around 90 to 99% of deforestation is for agricultural purposes. Because of the space needed to supply the global demand of rising food needs, 37% of Earth's land area is covered with agricultural developments instead of forests of all kinds. Possible solutions. Many anti-deforestation efforts are taking place, but most are unable to concretely solve the issue. However, lab-grown meat and lab-grown plants can create a balance that will eliminate almost all agricultural deforestation. The first solution, lab-grown meat, will cut down on the space required to raise livestock, as well as cutting down on the emissions caused by the livestock. The second solution, lab-grown plants, has the same effect of less required space, as well as a reduction in water usage, power, and need for deforestation. Both are USDA certified and completely fit for human consumption. Solution number 1. How is lab-grown meat made? Lab-grown meat is grown by taking stem cells from the animal's tissue, generally the muscle, dividing it, and then placing it into petri dishes. There are cell cultures in the petri dishes that contain carbohydrates and amino acids, which help the muscle cell development tremendously. The monitored cell culture will continue to grow until enough muscle cell fibers are present. When this happens, the finished product will resemble the meat that consumers buy and can be consumed. How does lab-grown meat solve deforestation? Lab-grown meat is infinitely more efficient than raising livestock because, in the case of cows, as little as 0.5 grams of cow muscle can produce up to 4.4 billion pounds of beef. As a result of this, deforestation for livestock purposes can all but halt, and some pastures can even be reclaimed and turned back into forested habitats. Lab-grown meat also requires 45% less energy and a whopping 99% less land use. The use of lab-grown meat leads to 96% fewer greenhouse gas emissions, which makes it the ideal food technology for the future that can combat deforestation and climate change. How are lab-grown plants made? Lab-grown plants are made by using in vitro cell culture methods and advanced bioreactors in order to cultivate the plant cells. When plant cells are extracted and added to these bioreactors, the plant cells use totipotency to rapidly divide and produce necessary tissues. When the cells are being duplicated, agitators need to be added in order to prevent cell clumping, which plant cells have a habit of doing. The bioreactors also have to be optimized in order to account for the plant cell's rigid cell walls. The end product will be similar to the lab-grown meat, with the desired crop being ready for human consumption. How do lab-grown plants solve deforestation? Like the lab-grown meat, lab-grown plants also have a great efficiency when it comes to land use, having an estimated 20,000 times less space needed. Lab-grown plants will help to solve rapid deforestation because due to the changing climate, breadbasket failures are occurring, which means that many agricultural crop farms are failing in multiple ways. This will result in more fresh agricultural land being gained from deforestation in order to compensate for the climate changes. And by 2050, 20% more water will be needed for agricultural use. which means that there won't be enough fresh water to support agriculture in the future. Lab-grown plants will also eliminate the $560 billion worth of subsidies that governments give to agriculture each year. Because of its efficiency, lab-grown plants can help to reduce deforestation and convert empty crop fields into forests, which helps against climate change. Conclusion. Deforestation is mainly caused by agriculture, including livestock and crops, as the need for food globally increases. Lab-grown meat and plants will help to eliminate the need for agricultural deforestation by reducing the amount of land required, rendering the previous fields unnecessary. This will allow the forests to reclaim land and stabilize whole ecosystems and habitats as a result. The other benefits that lab-grown food bring to the table are similar to what forests provide already, which is a huge development in the fight against the human increased rate of climate change. As said before, previous agricultural lands can be turned back into forests or used for important societal developments that can help to halt urban sprawl. Lab-grown meat and plants are the future for a food-hungry world that can help stabilize our planet's forested refuges as the world's population comes to a stable stop.